Hello, everyone, and welcome to another marketing podcast. This is Jami Gentiles, and in today's episode, we will be discussing marketing campaigns, what it is all about, its importance, and what makes it effective. We will also be giving a list of examples of highly rated and successful marketing campaigns. So first off, what is a marketing campaign? Well, a marketing campaign is an organized and comprehensive course of action to promote and sell a product or service. Marketing campaigns promote products through different types of media such as TV ads, movies, posters and billboards, in-store displays, emails, trade shows, freebies, award functions, social media, classes, press releases, and a lot more. Campaigns are not solely reliant on advertising and can include demonstrations, video conferencing, and other interactive techniques. Businesses operating in highly competitive markets and franchises may initiate frequent marketing campaigns and devote significant resources to generating brand awareness and sales. You see, marketing campaigns can be designed with different goals in mind, including building a brand image, introducing a new product, increasing sales of a product already out in the market, or even reducing the impact of negative news. Defining a campaign's goal usually dictates how much marketing is needed and what media are most effective for reaching a specific segment of the population. There are many ways to market products and services to customers, from mailing brochures to coordinating a social media blitz. Small companies can email invitations to a special sale and offer a free product to every customer who brings the invitation. Larger companies can use paid advertising and professional agencies to reach a wider audience as well. Whatever the size of the company, it is important that someone is dedicated to handling the influx of traffic a marketing campaign generates. If you are prompting customers to sign up for your email list, you must make sure that the list is managed well and that new customers receive welcoming messages. If visits to your website increase, you must continually update your content to convert this traffic to profitable sales. Companies that lose sales due to major negative press often use marketing campaigns to rehabilitate their image. One example is Chipotle Mexican Grill, which was investigated by the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention after dozens of customers became sick in 2015 from food safety issues related to E. coli and norovirus. Chipotle's sales dropped 30%, and to regain customer interest, the company offered coupons for free food via direct mail and texts. Chipotle also used online video to announce a $10 million grant to support local farmers. And because of their marketing campaigns, they regained consumer interest. This right here suggests the truth that marketing campaigns are important because marketing campaigns are one of the perfect ways to reach your customers, clients, and leads. They can be the game-changing move that secures meetings with customers or prospects. A marketing campaign, however, is not the result of a sudden burst of inspiration. It is not a eureka or, an aha moment. It is a well-thought-out plan. It is a carefully thought-out research, and it requires a great deal of planning. Before starting or creating a campaign, you need to fully understand your company or your product's position in the marketplace. It is important to know why you plan to run a campaign. What's your aim? What do you want to achieve with it? If defining what you want is difficult, then go for a broad idea. List some goals. Which one matches what you want to achieve? Is it to boost revenue, increase user engagement, promote or launch a new product or service, improve people's awareness of your brand, or it could be anything else? According to Masterful Marketing, marketing activities can have different types of outcomes. Based on that purpose, you need to set specific goals and metrics or key performance indicators. That being said, it is important to note, though, that no matter how well thought out a campaign is or how talented and experienced your people are, your marketing campaign will fall apart if those involved in it are not collaborating continuously and effectively. As a matter of fact, an inexperienced team with excellent internal communications is more likely to make a campaign work than a team of seasoned professionals who fail to liaise properly. The only way to be sure that all participants are on the same page is by communicating. Without proper communication, you will have team members working in different directions, which is a recipe for disaster. In a Market Business News article, it was written there that, quote-unquote, an international communications director or team leader should make themselves responsible for setting these goals and priorities and making sure they're communicated effectively. Sometimes that simply means listing them on a shared whiteboard. Other times it means talking to individual members to make sure they understand the focus of your campaign. Timing is also very important. Having a good plan before launching your marketing campaign is great. However, you cannot do whatever you like without considering the needs and lifestyles of your customer base or target consumers. So before deciding on your campaign's starting date, consider your timing with those of the people you are targeting. The timing of your marketing campaign is crucial. Get it right and your chances of success are great. Get it wrong and you will have wasted a lot of money, time, and effort. So, effective marketing is often what separates rapidly growing companies from slow-growing or stalled companies that started at the same time, serve the same market, or offer similar merchandise. Keep in mind that your plan for a marketing campaign is not supposed to be a prison. You have to leave room to make changes as you go along because no plan can, be perfectly captured in reality. But you should also be able to commit fully to implementing your plan or some future version of it if you want to take a strong step toward growth. Okay, so as mentioned earlier, I said that we will be giving you a list of 2019 marketing campaigns that were successful, right? So you see, 2019 has given us a lot of marketing campaigns that were exciting, controversial, creative, and most of all, that achieved the goals that were set to achieve, even if they didn't look so right away. I know there are a lot of successful campaigns out there, but I have here 5 of them. Okay, so the first one is Gillette The Best Man Can Be campaign. Gillette released its campaign to tackle the stereotypes about men, which altered Gillette's usual slogan, which says the best men can get, into the best man can be. The ad pointed out that men are not, in fact, the best they can be. Bullying, rudeness, and harassment are too often justified with masculinity and are believed to be integral to a man's character. The ad asked to redefine masculinity to mean caring and protecting. They asked men to call out bad behavior in other men and raise their children to behave differently. The video was released on Twitter, which was greatly appreciated, and it has more than 30 million views, 231,000 retweets, 571,000 likes, and 51,000 comments. According to PR Week's Twitter poll, 82% of people think that Gillette's ad was a success and that brands should speak up. According to Talkwalker, Gillette received 1.5 million social media mentions in a week after releasing the video, whereas it only had around 10,000 mentions in the previous week. It received 1.5 million mentions in under 24 hours, and the hashtag #TheBestManCanBe was used at least 187,000 times during these 24 hours. The video wasn't liked by everyone though. It received a lot of backlash from all types of people, especially the man, of course, who felt accused, offended, and generally outraged. There were even men who posted throwing Gillette razors away on social media. But the numbers speak for themselves. Gillette was able to do what it intended to do. Gillette responded to another campaign, which is the Me Too movement, with its ad. The campaign was controversial in nature, and that's one of the reasons why it worked. The ad was even discussed on news channels like the NBC. The campaign was initiated in response to an existing campaign that was doing exceptionally well all over the world, so it was a well-timed campaign as well. Gillette offended most of their primary consumers, which are the men. And for what? To appeal the millennials' vague belief that corporations should care more about society? Or to be in trend? Well, we believe Gillette did this to appeal to women. Because let's be honest, the backlash from men was predictable, right? No one likes to be told they are not good enough. But guess what? Guess who liked the ad that called out bad male behavior? The women! Of course, the absolute most of them loved the ad. As you can see, Gillette have lost 20% of the market share over the past decade due to the low-priced competitors such as the Dollar Shave Club or Harry's, them being in the market that both target men. So they had to do something differently, and they refocused their target audience, which are the women. Sometimes, marketers get stuck trying to please their existing target audience. When this happens, it might be useful to research the market again and see if there is another audience that might benefit from your product. So the second marketing campaign is from Sephora's Identify as We. So, to kick off Pride Month last year, Sephora decided to celebrate the LGBTQ, non-binary, and gender-fluid people with a video and a beautiful message. The Identify as We campaign is a continuation of Sephora's newly launched We Belong to Something Beautiful company platform and features influencers such as interdisciplinary artist Fatima Jamal and gender nonconforming model Aaron Phillips. The video is a beautiful ride that follows the cast as they put on makeup, drive, dance, go to the beach, and kiss, accompanied by Shirley Bassey's song This Is My Life. Trying to foster a greater sense of belonging within the beauty community, Sephora says on Instagram, "We're thrilled to share our Identify as We campaign, which celebrates the transgender and non-binary community and our long history in beauty together. As a company, we hold ourselves to a high and public set of standards around creating a welcoming space for every client." In addition to launching the new campaign and debuting a manifesto, all United States stores closed for an hour on the 5th of June in 2019 for a day of diversity training. So the third marketing campaign is of Dove's Show Us project. Dove partnered with Getty Images and Girl Gaze to launch its Show Us project. Dove conducted a survey and found out that 70% of women don't feel that they're truly represented in media, and over 90% of stock photography is shot by male photographers. Based on the results of the survey, Dove initiated its Show Us campaign, which features over 5,000 images of females shot by female photographers across 39 countries. Over 116 Girl Gaze photographers participated in the project. The images showcase the real beauty of females without any use of Photoshop or editing. And these images are devoted to shattering beauty stereotypes by showing female-identifying and non-binary individuals as they are, and not what people perceive them to be or how others believe they should be or look like. And the best part is that women that have been photographed have defined their own search descriptions that they think are relevant to them and their beauty. So the fourth one is Adobe's short film entitled In the Time It Takes to Get There. Most marketing is aimed at promoting a brand by way of video and images or through dialogue. However, in April of 2019, Adobe took a different route. Specifically, it released a short film that didn't reference the company at all. The 11-minute video titled In the Time It Takes to Get There was directed by Zach Braff, famous for Garden State. In this clip, Adobe takes a jab at social media influencers who are represented by a 19th century star, played by Florence Pugh. She's getting fed up with dressing to the nines to promote products she despises. Nevertheless, she does her job like a champ, promoting a hair product even when she sees it's making her scalp itch. Once her photo shoot is finished, an owl carries her images to ensure she doesn't miss the window of optimal posting time. The original video was the result of a campaign that encouraged students to test Adobe's design apps and sent posters for the chance to transform them into a short film. Once the winner was announced, Adobe started producing the video. Furthermore, the spot was a success on social media where it generated 1 million organic views. This proves that brands can be successful at producing parodies and other original video content. And the last one, but is definitely not the least, is Nike's Dream Crazier campaign. Nike's inspirational video proves popular on social media and has a habit of making huge splashes online. So ahead of International Women's Day, Nike launched its Dream Crazier campaign to dispel sexist assumptions about women and encourage them to dream crazier. In the short clip, Williams addresses the obstacles female athletes face in a male-dominated world. Dream Crazier points at the double standards that are prominent in the sports world. In this world, female athletes are emotional while male athletes aren't criticized for same behavior. If you ask us, Nike has one of the best marketing campaigns ever. Nike's positive video content is impactful and often has a great shelf life, so it's no wonder that they're able to generate so much conversation. So you see, there sure are a lot more successful and highly rated marketing campaigns out there. You can look at them online as I've mentioned, and you'll be amazed by how these campaigns not only help their companies target viewers, gain customers, and or profits, but by how these ads can also touch lives, to create a dialogue and make something more out of it. And that's the brilliance of marketing campaigns, right? So I guess that's all for me today, and I will see y'all on the next episode. This has been Jomy Gentiles for another marketing podcast. Stay safe and stay healthy.